Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are driving through Spanish Town. We're driving through the main part of the town of Spanish Town. And Spanish Town is the capital of St. Catherine, capital of the parish of St. Catherine. It used to be the capital of Jamaica back in the day, but today it's probably the second oldest town in Jamaica. It was so it still has a very large population. Outside of the city of Kingston, Spanish Town has the largest population. Alright, so we're now going on to Burke Road, which is probably the main road when you're going through the center of Spanish Town. On the right is the Sagi Plaza. Used to be the LOJ shopping center, but LOJ was bought out or changed the name to Sagicor, and it's now the Sagicor Plaza. Okay, this is what you call a disgrace. This is a main road. Now I don't know who is responsible for this road, whether it's the NWA, the National Works Agency, or the Parish Council. But this is a disgrace. This road has been like this for months. If you look at some of the old videos of Spanish Town and you see the date, you'll see how long this road has been in this state. Now the NWA, which is the National Works Agency, is responsible for all the main roads in Jamaica and the bridges. The Parish Council is responsible for the parochial roads. So I don't know what this road is classified as, but whoever is responsible for it needs to do a better job. Yes, we understand you cannot fix all the roads at the same time, but this is a main road and this road should get some sort of priority. Alright, so that's Church Street on the left, White Church Street, sorry, that's the left and the right. On the right is a Shoppers Fair supermarket, one of two that they have in the town of Spanish Town. And that stretch of road where you have all the potholes, it only adds to this kind of traffic because you have to slow down or come to a complete stop to go through it. There is no excuse for that. None. On the right is the Spanish Town Police Station, and then you have the St. Jago Shopping Center. On the left is what they call the Prison Oval. There's a prison over there, but they also have a playing field where persons play football matches, cricket, those kind of things. Okay, now coming up on the right is the Spanish Town Hospital. And the government recently announced that they are going to be building a new building over at the hospital. And when I saw the picture of the building, I was like, wow. This is the kind of progress that Jamaica needs. We're going to do a video on the project because it's just such a good project. It's something that Jamaica really needs, and you'll be so impressed with what they plan to do over there. Now, some person said, okay, on the left is Barrett Street, and that takes you back to another section of Spanish Town. Some person said, why don't you build, since the building is going to be like a new hospital. I think it's 6 floors high. It's a few buildings, but the tallest one is going to be 6 floors high. So some persons were saying, why not just build a new hospital somewhere else? Because you're going to be literally building a new hospital. But the government or the Ministry of Health said no, it would be easier to just build it there, and where they're going to be building it, they're not going to interfere with most of the existing hospitals. Just a few non-critical areas would have to be moved, the construction, but I was very impressed when I heard about this project and I saw the picture. That's the kind of progress you like to see in Jamaica. We're going to do a video on it. It won't be much like a driving tour, but it's such a nice project that we are going to show you guys what it's going to look like and tell you about it. Alright, so if we turn left here now, we'd go This left turn leads us to St. Jago Heights, where you have a very large residential community, some very nice homes. And if you continue along the road, you will end up going over the Sligoville. Now, Sligoville is an alternate route to the Bogwalk Gorge when you're trying to get to the north coast. So back in the day, before we had the highway, if the Bogwalk Gorge was blocked, then you would have to go over Sligoville. And it's a tedious drive because you're going over the hill and it's like country in some parts, nothing but bush. But that's where you would go. But luckily, we have the highway now, so if the gorge is blocked, you can easily get onto the highway. The only problem is the highway is a toll road, so you'd have to pay a toll. But it's still a very good alternative, or an alternate route to the Bogwalk Gorge. Alright, so we're now going into the Twickenham Park area. On the left is Phil's Hardware, which is probably the largest hardware in Spanish Town, that hardware store, sorry, in Spanish Town. Alright, so we're going to turn left here and look at the Twickenham Park Industrial Park. But if we were to go straight, we would head back onto Mandela Highway, and that will take us out of Spanish Town. So this is the Spanish Town Industrial Park or complex, where you have a lot of warehouses, a lot of manufacturing plants. Now remember, Spanish Town has a large population. And Spanish Town is the capital of St. Catherine, and St. Catherine is one of the larger parishes in Jamaica. St. Anne is actually the largest, and St. Catherine is not too far behind. But St. Catherine has one of the largest populations. The two largest areas where you're going to find outside of the city of Kingston in terms of population is Spanish Town and Portmore, and both are located in St. Catherine. So you have a lot of factories, a lot of warehouses to supply goods and services across the parish. Alright, so we're just giving you guys a quick tour of this section, and then we head back out to the main road. Alright guys, thanks for taking the tour of Spanish Town with us. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Have a good day.